Hey all, Cinder here with a couple of updates for you. It's been a while since my last upload, and even longer since I made an update video informing you guys of what's going on. I figured this would be the best way to inform you all, as there have been some pretty big changes as of late. So in case you missed it, at the end of May, I made a post on my community tab saying that I wouldn't be uploading again until I had managed to save up for a new PC, as my laptop was and still is on its last legs. Well, the waiting has finally paid off, as I now have my PC all set up and I've spent the last week as well as this one getting everything ready so that I can now properly commit to YouTube. I can't remember if I've said this before, but I would love to be able to do YouTube full time. And now I'm finally taking steps towards doing so. You may recall that I said I'd love to double last year's subscriber count of 5,000. Well, maybe we can do that after all. With all that being said, the first of my two big updates is that I have decided to start a Patreon. I've thought about doing this for quite some time, but I didn't want to do so before I at least had a proper setup that would allow me to commit to uploading consistently, as my old laptop's performance didn't exactly allow for the most consistent of uploading and editing schedules. Now I must say that this is 100% optional and is in no way required. Simply liking, commenting and sharing my videos is already a major help that I can't thank you all enough for. This is just for people who want to give a little more love and maybe receive a few extra benefits. So what does my Patreon have in store for those of you who wish to subscribe? Well, there's 3 tiers. Tier 1 is the miniature gauge tier, costing £1 a month. This is your standard tip jar, for anyone who wants to show their support. Tier 2 is the narrow gauge tier. For £5 a month, you will be able to vote on what my next big video is, along with having your name appear in the credits of every video that I upload, and you will receive members only updates. And finally, the standard gauge tier. For £10 a month, you will receive the same benefits as the narrow gauge tier, but you will also be given exclusive access to behind the scenes updates and progress on content, as well as being able to watch my videos a whole 2 days early. With that being said, after this video goes live, I will be posting the first poll on my Patreon for members to vote on what video comes out next, as I was able to get at least 2 scripts completed while saving up for this new computer. Now, as I said earlier, this is totally optional, so please don't feel obligated to become a patron. This is only for people who want to do so. As for new content on this channel, you can expect my next upload by the end of the month, if not, hopefully before. Now, on to the final big update. Most, if not all of you, may not be aware that when I first started this channel, I also created a second one called Gigabyte Gaming. Man, look at how terrible those old thumbnails were. My initial goal was to make a video on each channel during alternating weeks, but I wasn't able to do so at the time. I am a gamer at heart, so I wanted to share my love and thoughts on some things in that field. Well, now that I've got my new setup, I've been brainstorming a ton of ideas for that channel. Aside from typical gaming reviews, I'm also going to be making a few essay and discussion type videos there as well. In case any of you were wondering, my favourite video game series of all time is Gears of War. I know, quite a bit different than Thomas, right? Anyway, with the announcement and reveal of Gears of War E-Day, I've been inspired to make a video discussing the series protagonist, Marcus Phoenix. I won't tell you what it's about, but I will tell you that it's called The Hero That Always Loses. I'm really excited about this one actually, so if any of you are gamers and think that this sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please feel free to subscribe to Gigabyte Gaming. I'll leave a link in the description. I can't promise that I'll be as frequent with uploads on that channel as I am with this one, as I want this one to take off properly before I can focus on growing my second channel. So right now, I'm only going to be uploading on there as and when I feel inspired. Also, just as a side note, my Patreon won't have anything to do with the gaming channel. I would only start a Patreon for that one if it got big enough, but that's way down the line. Well, that's going to do it for this video, so thank you all for watching, and an extra special thank you for all of your support and patience. I really hope to be able to give something back to you guys, whether it's through the Patreon perks, the second channel, or just by being able to upload on a more frequent basis. The first half of 2024 was a really rough one for me, and so I'm aiming to push through and make this second half of the year a great one. Not just for me, but hopefully for you guys as well. Now until next time, I've been Cinders and Ashes UK, you've been awesome, and have a great day. Bye!